Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning.
I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning.
This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday.
Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our school
murder
time.
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh,
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
that's Dyke! Yeah.
Good morning. This is Anne-Marie, Carmen, and Lisa in Brooklyn. We're on a hunt for Jacqueline and Dean. So we want to say good morning to everyone, and we want to let Dina take it away. Thank you.
Bye.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning. That's how I wanted to start today. Just to let you know how I'm feeling. Bleh. How is everybody? I'm here. I'm alive. What time is it? 9:06. Well, it's still earlier than yesterday. Listen, we're going to slowly make our way back to 8:30. 1 minute at a time, which means in 36 days, we will be on time. And I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Good morning. I made it. This is what I look like. You know what I was thinking? There are these two little boxes here. Remember I told you that Chris, the BNC, I scheduled, yeah, you should, Julie. Good for you. I told you yesterday that the BNC, you guys know these are called banker boxes? Oh, look, it says it right on there. Okay. She put together these banker boxes so that I could pack like small things. And I think that I probably threw my jewelry in one of these. So there's two here. So, oh, look what's here. Oh, it's like Christmas, but it's your own crap. Oh, look, it's old mail. That'll be fun. I wonder what bills didn't get paid. Did you ever do that? Isn't that a fun game? Okay, this is the new era of the show where you guys just watch me open my mail. No, it's not. I made this box anyway. Oh, is it Anne-Marie? Anne-Marie, did you give me these? I'm going to put these on until I find them. This is the new era called Pink Gold. Oh, thank God I have that. I have no idea how this got into this box. I don't know why I have it. I don't know who was like, Dina cannot leave without this Tetris game. It doesn't even work. Oh, it does. Okay, and I'm losing. Okay, all right. It's going to go in someone's stocking. I don't. Why would that be in? Listen, I literally had to put things in order of importance. So this was all right, guys. And it wasn't even that excited. I was like, I'm dying. Let's just bring the most important things, like all the bills I didn't pay, this hat, apparently that Tetris game. Yeah, probably Brooke. Okay, hold on a second. I have to show you the funniest thing I've ever seen. You guys see my phone? Did you ever search for your phone for an hour and then realize you're on it? or it's in your hand or right in front of you. You know, I had a phone. This is how I spend most of my day. Just searching for things. Let's just put these hoops on. That'll make it better. Let's just do the important things. I think Anne Marie gave me these. So much better. The day is turning yourself around. Junian, I don't have that kind of time. I was hoping you gave yourself another week of rest and self-care. Junian, one more week of rest and self-care is Jesus' birthday. And I'm not ready for that. Listen, here comes Missy, real bougie. I always use my Apple Watch to find my phone. Oh, do you, Eloise? What did I call Eloise? Missy Eloise. I always use my Apple Watch. I guess you poor people wouldn't have this thing called an Apple Watch. All discombobulated. Yeah, the other day I was looking at my phone. I am so bougie. Yes, you are, Eloise. That's what I'm going to call you now. Well, I'm trying to find my phone to actually prove you're the opposite of Eloise. And you know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Everybody talk to me. Look around the room. Find something you like. Where could it be? I haven't gone anywhere. Hold on. Eloise, call me. Call me on your Apple Watch. Hold on. So annoying. This is totally worth it, by the way. Totally worth it. All right, I found it, Eloise. I'm gonna totally call you now. So funny. Okay, here we go. And listen, I wouldn't do this if this wasn't worth it. But it's worth it. Hold on. I'm just like a weird giggle to myself. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What's the other movie file? Not MOV, not JPEG. MP4? Maybe I can change this to an MP4. No, yes, I do. No, stop it. Hold on. This is worth it. Trust me. MP4. Use MP4. Now, let's call this. And then let's do this. Hold on. Give me a minute. Totally worth it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Everybody get ready. This is worth it. Carol, it's a big house. I'll show it to you sometime. Not today because I get married. Let's talk amongst ourselves. Okay. Every so often, especially during this difficult holiday season, sometimes we get overwhelmed by things. And sometimes the Lord sends you something that just brings that holiday spirit back to you. I just want to get serious for a minute because I think there's a lot of us that struggle during the holiday season. It's Colby. To really just find the joy in the simple things in life. And I think that this video will bring back some simple things in life for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, appearing in full color, I would like to bring you a message from Missy this holiday season about the importance of family, being together, and watching where you step. Here we go. That's so wrong. She's fine, so we're allowed to laugh at it. And I don't know, Missy, maybe you could just unpack this for us. What time is it? Oh, there is somebody named Eloise here, and I bet she's bougie. I need to see it again. Okay. You know what? Just one more time for the holidays. You know what gets me? Hold on. Let me just call her so we can hear it in her own words. Hold on. She's fine.
You just called me.
I know.
You did call me. I'm already here. You already called me.
I did?
Dina.
What?
Oh, you know what's so weird is I guess real life. I know. Real life. I'm already here.
Missy,
You already called me.
Missy, turn your computer off for a second.
That's so weird. There's a lag.
Okay. Turn your computer audio off.
I'm turning the computer. Okay. Okay. Wait, I'm turning my computer off.
Why does she sound 90?
I'm 110. Okay. There we go.
All right.
Is everything normal now?
First, tell everybody you're okay, because everybody's like, that's
I'm
not
totally
funny.
fine.
She could have hurt herself.
I am totally fine. And it's so funny because Jeremy just called me from his drive. He's like, Missy, you have to post that you're okay because everybody thinks I'm a monster for posting it. Guys, I'm completely fine. I cannot believe it. Like, I think there must have been like a drunk angel that caught me at the very end.
So what time was this? Where were you coming from? Were you drunk?
No, this is the part that's so. I had the best. I went and saw Wicked with Carly in Mechanicsburg. So I was like high on life and so happy. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and I had just driven 2 hours coming back from the movies with my kid.
And here's the best part is that it looks like you're okay, even in it. It's just the look on your face when you pop back up, you're like, what the heck happened?
What the camera doesn't show is I laid back down because I was like, I don't know if I'm okay. And I laid there and I could feel everything. I was wet. I was like, I think I'm fine. I think I'm actually fine. And then I should get up and go in.
How was Jeremy home when you walked back in the house?
Yes. So I walked in the house, and for some reason I was mad at Jeremy because he didn't come help me from something he didn't know was happening.
Why didn't you come help me? To help you what?
Yeah. And the dogs are jumping everywhere. And I'm like, don't you know I just fell? He's like, why would I know that you just fell? And then I just looked at him and I was like, I need you to stop everything and just check the footage on the Ring camera.
And then could he stop laughing? How's that? Okay.
No, I mean, and then when I saw it, I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah. So then he's like, He's like immediately he's like, okay, I'm downloading this before I even watch it again. So he downloaded it, and he's like, can I add some music? I'm like, absolutely, add some music.
I'm surprised the Ring doorbell didn't do that itself.
I know.
The Ring doorbell should have a feature that when anybody falls, there's automatically like Three Stooges music that plays underneath it.
Yes, there should be sound effects. Like I couldn't stop laughing, and and he's like, can I post this? Can I tag you? I'm like, absolutely. Because here's the thing. I love reels of people falling down. And I was so excited to actually be in one and not have a broken leg or anything.
Yes. Wait, did you ever see some of the best ones? Did you ever see the ones with the old ladies trying to get into the house and then like Esther falls over into the bushes?
Yes.
And the one lady just can't do anything. She goes, oh, Esther just falled over. She done falled over.
Exactly. And nobody's doing anything. They're just announcing, and there's just one foot sticking out of the bush. Like those are my favorite laughs.
It is. And that particular lady, it was the slowest fall ever.
Yes.
Like she knew she was going over, you know?
She had a long time
just like,
to plan.
It's happening. It just
yeah. And when I started, I was like, oh no, I'm falling. And I was just like, there's a Christmas tree, like kind of a wooden Christmas tree on the porch. I'm like, just don't hit your head on that tree. I'm totally fine. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Mary just said it amazes me how many people fall into or out of their houses.
Yes.
You know, it's just so funny. I think it's because, isn't there that thing where they say almost most car accidents happen within 2 miles of your home? Like you just become so comfortable that you're not like on your game.
Yes.
When you're somewhere where you don't know where you are, like you're on your game, you're like, and the other thing is that when you're home, you're bringing in bags, you're bringing in this,
Oh yeah. That's the thing. You let your guard down. You let your guard down. So you automatically just like, I'm home. I can use the bathroom, all of that stuff. And my body just was like, yeah, we're done.
So funny.
Yes.
So funny. Well, you brought a lot of joy to people this holiday season.
I am. You know what? That is what I am here for. I thought comedy would be the magic thing, but it turns out falling.
No, that's stupid.
Comedy's dumb.
Comedy's dumb. No, we want to see you fall and be fine, though, and be fine.
Yeah. That's totally fine. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, normally, I just want everybody to know, Missy and I just FaceTime each other or send each other ugly pictures of ourselves. So when I was sick, like I'm going to die sick, Missy sent me a picture of her, which I guess she thought was hideous. And then I was like, oh, you will not win today. And I took a picture of myself, like at the worst part of me having COVID. And I probably scared you. That's probably what knocked you over in front of your house.
That was, do you know what, Dina? I will tell you, in all the years I've known you, that was the first time I saw you. It was like, ugh.
It was.
That was bad. And I am such a friend. I put that picture in the hidden album with all my boob pictures on my phone.
Thank you.
So don't you worry. If my phone gets taken, nobody can get to that picture.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, did you see that somebody just made a mention of it? Did you see the video that I posted last week? It was of Coldplay and Dick Van Dyke.
Yes.
Isn't it so beautiful?
It's unbelievably beautiful. So I watched it a few times, and then what was awesome is then I just started getting all kinds of Dick Van Dyke videos, and all of them are just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. But that, oh, yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it absolutely beautiful. He's a national treasure.
He is a national treasure. And and then at the end, where was it Chris? Is that the guy from
Yes.
Coldplay?
Yeah.
Chris and him were at the piano, and he just started like vamping these songs, and just the awe in Dick Van Dyke's face. And he was like, I think he just made that up. He just made like
Yes.
his love of all things. Sorry. All
That's okay.
things.
The fact that he can have the illustrious career that he's had and still be blown away
Yes.
by music was
Yes.
just,
Yes.
oh, definitely the warm fuzzies. And I loved
Yeah.
how he was trying the note. He's like, is that the note? He's like, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Like, and I get that. He's like, I can hear it. He's like, I can't do it.
Can't
I
match
can
it,
hear
yeah.
it. It was so cool.
I know. So yeah, Carol, he recently turned 99. And and then just like I just loved when they shot it on the dance floor and he's just dancing at his bare feet and just you're just like, who came up with this absolutely fantastic idea? And like every time I see him, I think of like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I think of what's
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, Chim Chimney, like just
Yes.
oh, so good. So good.
It just that one gave me the feels for sure. And and in that video they were like panning through like his house and and the memorabilia. It just amazing.
Yeah. It was so
amazing.
Nice. I wonder how many more of these these national treasures, like you said, Betty White and him. Julie Andrews is still around, right?
Yeah, she is.
She's another one. Dolly Parton, put her in that category.
Oh, yes.
Is Mary Tyler Moore still around?
No, Mary Tyler Moore's not here anymore. No. But just seeing their life's body of work.
Yeah.
To see them still amazed by the magic of music and stuff. That's that's so beautiful.
And somebody just said Carol Burnett for sure.
Yes.
But who's my favorite? And this is the other clip that I love to watch on the internet, and I can watch it. And Dick Van Dyke is in the clip. It's an outtake from Mama's Family with Tim.
Tim Conway.
And he's doing the elephant. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, with his truck with reverb. Yes.
It is the best outtake. The other one with Tim Conway that I love is at the dentist when he's with Harvey.
Okay.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I don't think I know that one. Tell me.
So if you put in Tim Conway dentist, and was it Harvey Korman? Was that his name?
Yes.
Harvey Korman is in this dentist chair, and I get the concept was that Tim Conway was like an inept dentist, and and Harvey Korman is in the chair. And I mean, there were so many times where they would, I think, come up with these concepts, and then they're funny, but I don't think that they realized how funny they were, because Harvey Korman could not laugh. And it was the funniest thing. Hold on, you say something because I have to go blow my nose. Go ahead.
Okay, I will say something because you're blowing your nose. What I think is usually funnier than most sketches is when the actors are breaking and you can see their like chins quivering and their little lips quivering because they're trying not to laugh. Like, I challenge anybody to watch any sketch comedy where the actors are starting to lose it and not laugh. Like, you can't not laugh.
Well, the classic one is Cowbell, more Cowbell.
Yeah.
Right? That's a classic one. And you can't help but not laugh at that. But I feel like there are some though, Missy, today when I watch Saturday Night Live and the actors are laughing. I'm like, I don't understand why you're laughing. It's nothing.
No.
There's nothing funny. I don't even understand what you're laughing at. Like, I just can't.
Yeah. And you know what? I think it's more the old classics, like the ones from the Carol Burnett show.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, am I just too old to understand what these people are laughing at?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, there's nothing funny.
So in this sketch with him and Harvey Korman, he's playing like an inept dentist. Harvey Korman is in the chair, and by accident, he has the Novocaine. By accident, he Novocaines his own hand. And he is trying to continue doing dental work, and he's just slapping his arm around, and then he Novocaines his leg, and then he puts himself on this rolling. I'm telling you, Missy, you have to go back and watch it.
I will. He was amazing. Absolutely amazing. But watching the other characters react to him.
I know. So funny. So funny.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And
he didn't even have to fall on his porch. That's quite a sexy cough you have there.
You know what's so crazy is that it's always the worst in the morning. And so like I try to get up and get all of this past me, but I'm going to have to get up at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, well, because you're talking, you know what I mean? Like it's going to whatever. So you'll have to get up, wander around the house talking to yourself.
Yeah.
And then you'll do it. No.
Yeah.
It'll go away before you know it.
Before you know it. I know. And ironically, this is me 10 times better.
I know you were way sick.
Yeah. And you've got the picture to prove it. So before we let Missy go, let's just watch this video one more time. In case you forgot it. It looks like you hit your head into your welcome sign.
I know. That's the thing. I truly can't believe I didn't get hurt. I was like, this is not good. And I was completely fine. Like completely fine. Like one of my fingers at the top where, like when you were a little kid and you'd fall off your bike and you'd use your hands and you'd scrape them on the cement.
Yeah.
The tips of one of my fingers feels like that. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, totally fine.
So crazy.
Crazy.
And then you think, what's so funny? Like we're at the age where like a tumble like that, it could be the tip of your finger or a broken hip. Like
right. Well, that was the thing. I was like, no. I was like, right. As I was surveying myself, I'm like, my first thought was like, I don't have time to go to the hospital.
Yeah, no, I don't have time for this. Exactly. But then
I don't want to learn to walk again, I
think back to the injuries and the things that I did to my body. Like when I was a kid, I played hard. Like I flew over my handlebars at top speed. And I don't understand how I'm alive. Like you just think of the things that your body went through as a child. And you're like, I don't know.
I fell out of a tree.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell anybody because I wasn't allowed to climb the tree because I could fall out. Well, I couldn't prove them right. So I fell out of a tree and never told anybody.
Yeah. So crazy. I remember
when we were kids, at least the playground equipment was on cement.
Dangerous.
So like when you fell out of the monkey bars, you were landing like in a parking lot.
Yeah.
No,
I remember running top speed through like the parking lot of the school. And so I had like a jump rope behind me and somebody like stepped on it.
Like a dog on a leash?
Yes. And I went up in the air and just down on, and all they would do is you'd come to, you'd be like, oh, I'm back. And then they'd bring you inside and put Benadine?
Yes, that yellow, that red stuff.
They would just rub that all over your body, and and then they'd send you back. They're like, okay, now go ahead.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's
Go
it.
ahead,
They're
go
like,
ahead.
that's it. That's all you needed. You just needed to
Yes.
rub this kind of orange, yellow.
Remember the mercurochrome?
And why don't we use it anymore? If it was so great, why don't we use it anymore?
Yeah, I don't even think it exists anymore, which is downright terrifying when you think about that. That could explain a lot, Dina. But yeah, no, and I also realize I'm definitely old when I look at that video and I could not stop laughing. And other people are like, oh my God, are you okay? Like I sent it to Carly and she was like, Mom. I'm like, oh no, please. First of all, if I'm ever really hurt, the first thing I'm doing is not sending you a video.
Never.
This is why we're on our way to the hospital. Like, no, I that will never happen. But the fact that I am now at the point where my daughter looks at that video and is genuinely upset, it's kind of horrifying.
And here's the thing is that when you're with someone, there's that when you're with your friend, there is literally a split second that you have to decide if this person is okay, and then the appropriate response.
Yes.
Because if that happened and I was standing there, I'd have a split second be like, well, she lifted her head. She must be fine. And then start laughing hysterically at you. And some people might find that offensive. And I'm like, no, you should, because I would.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. Please know that I will do everything to help, but I will also be laughing uncontrollably. If I'm not laughing, you're in bad shape.
You're about to die.
Like, I just haven't told you that one of your eyeballs is hanging out. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. Like, if I'm laughing, that's good.
Yeah. If it's your sister, you do not have to wait to laugh, said Tracy.
Yes.
Did you ever fall and somebody's laughing? You're like, I'm really hurt. They're like, no, you're not. Get up. And you literally can't stop laughing. You're like, no, but I think I might be. No, you're fine. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. That was too funny.
Did you hear the splat when you hit the wet?
Oh, wait, here. Kathy just said in 1998, the Food and Drug Administration declared that mercurochrome was not generally recognized as a safe and effective over-the-counter antiseptic and banned its sale in the U.S. Well, there you go.
Well, this explains a lot.
Kathy, can you continue your research and just tell us what are the effects of mercurochrome from the approximately 1982 to 1998? Long-term effects of mercurochrome. Does it make you unsteady around 10 o'clock at night by any chance?
Is there a problem? Does it cause?
Yeah.
Does it also make you sometimes leave your keys in the front door?
There you go. That's my thing. Whatever I do wrong now, I'm going to blame it on mercurochrome. I'll be like,
mercurochrome. Remember in Christmas Story when Ralphie goes blind and he says it's because it was the Lux, I think, whatever soap they made him bite when he cussed. It was soap poisoning.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be like. It was the mercurochrome.
It's the mercurochrome.
I have mercurochrome poisoning.
Yeah.
I can't be held accountable.
It had mercury in it. It was poisonous, said Anna. Yeah, just so many things. So many things.
Wow.
That's like those movies. What's that movie? I'm going to get real dark. What's that movie where it was the something girls and they were painting on...
The Radium Girls, right?
The Radio Girls?
Radium.
Yeah, that one.
What's it? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And it was because the letters would glow in the dark so people could read the numbers on the clock because they were using radium. And then you're just like, oh, by the way, we just figured out they can't do that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Not one of Eloise's finest, bougiest moments. It wasn't.
No, but it's very telling. Like, Eloise.
I love that I started calling you Eloise, and we do have a follower named Eloise. And
Which is perfect. I have to meet her. I am sure that she is cooler than I am.
She is. She's cooler than all of us, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're
Like
also.
she knows the names of all the different plaids.
She does.
You know?
She knows about tartan.
Yeah, tartan, and yeah, she'll know them.
Mm-hmm. And argyle. I don't know.
Yeah, and she'll know like what family coat or not the family crest plaids and all of that stuff.
Yeah. So funny.
Yes.
So funny.
Missy just falls up the steps.
But she had her Apple Watch on, so I don't know. It's hard to say.
And I did not hurt the Apple Watch either. Believe me, I checked.
Yeah.
I
Luann said,
definitely
my
checked.
brother fell down the basement steps. I didn't see it, but I heard it and immediately burst out laughing. Then I saw him sitting at the bottom steps and I was doubled over laughing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I was in a play one time. I was in the show Footloose, and I was the mom. And there's a scene. They had built up a loft, and there was almost like a trap door with a ladder that you had to go down because it was a small black box theater. And the guy playing my husband and I had just had this very dramatic fight, and I start singing this very dramatic song, and he walks off, and then you hear this as he's falling down the ladder. And definitely not like a funny moment in the show, and I'm trying to sing, and I lost it. Fortunately, it was just during like a dress rehearsal where we had just like some kids from school got to come to a preview show, so it wasn't, but it was so funny. The sound of someone falling, and also he was trying to be quiet. You know?
Yeah, you can't. You can't. No, I'm telling you, some of the best mistakes are like on stage mistakes. So when Dean and Brooke were young, we had just moved to town and they were doing a production of The Sound of Music. And both Dean and Brooke were cast as one of the 8 kids. And obviously Dean was much older. Brooke was very young. So she was like Marta or something, right? She's very young. And we are like heavy in like anxiety time, right? So, but Brooke wants to do it, but she got anxiety. So in most of the scenes that she's in, Dean is also in them. So, so I say to Dean, just you have to make sure you walk her on and you walk her off, okay? Because sometimes she gets confused. And he was like, well, sometimes she's in front of me. I'm like, then just follow her. No matter where she goes, you just follow her. Unless your blocking is so completely different. Yes, this is when we first met Andrea. So there is a scene where the two of them are on stage. And they're supposed to have, like, Brooke says a line, Dean says a line, and then they're supposed to exit the stage. And they had been doing a great job. And Brooke was like, I just got to remember my line. I just got to get it, Mom. And I was like, okay, great. Well, in the scene, they're supposed to say their lines one at a time and then exit through the door behind them. Well, Brooke doesn't use the door. She just walks off stage right. Well, now Dean has in his mind, now he knows he's supposed to walk through the door, but I had like put in his head, wherever your sister goes, you go. Do you understand me?
Oh, no.
So she just leaves the house, whichever way Brooke is ready to leave. She just walks off stage right. Well, Dean, I'm in the pit with Jacqueline playing cello, and I see Dean lock eyes with me like, what am I supposed to do? She was supposed to go through this door. So you see him having this existential crisis. Should I go through the door, which is the way we're all supposed to go? Or should I just follow Brooke off to stage right? It was so funny. Nobody else probably even noticed it, but you could see him. At one point, he turns around and he's like, should I go through the door? I should go just, but then it was the funniest thing.
And he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here.
I'm just this is where I live.
She'll come back.
She'll come back and get me. It was so funny. It was so funny.
Aww,
all those little mistakes.
So sweet.
So funny.
So sweet.
Oh, when they were little ones.
Yes. Oh my gosh, when I used to direct kids theater, it would be so cute. The ones that would forget to come off stage and would just still be wandering around. I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
That's what live theater is for.
I know.
Right? Nobody wants it to go perfectly right. It's better when somebody's kid is still wandering around.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Dean, and he didn't go through the door. Dean's like, did he go through the door? No, he followed her. He was a good brother.
He was a good brother. He's always been such a good brother.
He is a good brother. He is so good. So there were 3 TV shows. So the New Yorker, it's the end of the year, so everybody's putting out their best of the year lists. And there are 3 TV shows that they just said that everybody should be watching. They're the best TV shows of the year. And I'm not watching any of them. I want to tell you what they are. And then you tell me if you've ever heard of them. Because they were pretty interesting. Hold on. Okay. The first one is called Somebody Somewhere. And I actually just started watching it when I was sick. It's on HBO, so it's on Max. And and I know this this actress from somewhere, and I don't know how I know her yet. I think maybe she was on Chelsea Lately, but I'm not quite sure. But it's a very charming show. Carrie said she watches it and she loves it. But it's an easy show to watch. Yeah, Jan said it's so good. Yeah. So it's called Somebody Somewhere. If you have Max.
I'll watch that one.
Somebody said absolutely love that show. Somebody Somewhere is excellent. Yeah. So that was on their list of the top 3 to watch. And this list was interesting because of the 3 that they that they gave are very different genres. I think that one, Somebody Somewhere, is probably the most palpable in terms of things that most people would like. The next
universal appeal.
Universal, thank you. The next one is on Paramount and Netflix, and this one is called Evil. And I mentioned this to Graphics Jeff the other day, and he said he's watched it. So this is going to be obviously kind of in like the darker variety, but but also very quirky and light, and kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah. Now Joy said Evil was great. And they said, yeah, it's just kind of this quirky show and definitely, has some dark themes to it. But overall,
I mean, Evil is a pretty telling title.
I mean, it's a comedy.
It's a comedy. It's a rom-com.
It's a rom-com called Evil. I hit start when it started, but never finished. It's very good though, said Candace. Yeah, so that one was a good one. The third one, and I don't know what this is airing on, and I'll be interested to see if anybody's watching it. But it does seem cool. To me, this is something that like Jacqueline would love. I think I would like it too. It's called Lady Parts, which sounds dirty, but it's actually about a girl band. And all the girls in their band are Muslim, but very different Muslim. some are very strict Muslim, some are Muslim light, but they're younger. They're like in their 20s. And it's supposed to be like really great. I think the second season just came out and people are loving it. So if anybody...
I love the idea of that because I haven't seen a whole lot of popular cultural references with those cultural and religious aspects.
Yeah.
Like that would be hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
To get to, I'm assuming there's some comedy involved, right? And about, because they'll do that with other religions. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. All of them seemed interesting. So Evil is on Paramount and Netflix. Somebody Somewhere is on HBO Max. And I didn't say where Lady Parts is, what network or streaming thing it's on, but you can find it, I'm sure. But Tamiko said she loved Evil. Yeah, I know. Sharon Kinney said I never heard any of that. Oh, Lady Parts is on Peacock. Thanks, Maureen. Have you seen it, Maureen?
I haven't seen that one.
So yeah. So if you're looking for something kind of different, it says Lady Parts is Peacock and Prime. Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Have you seen Penguin?
No. What's Penguin?
And you know, I never get obsessed with shows. Okay. Like I'm still watching Gilmore Girls and Modern Family on repeat. Like but Jeremy and I watched Penguin, which is the origin. And let's be clear, I'm not a Batman superhero. Like I'm not into any of the comic characters. Oh. But Penguin has Colin Farrell and this woman who plays a character named Sophia. It's some of the best writing. It's the origin story pretty much of Penguin. But when you're watching it, you don't feel like you're watching a Batman thing.
Really?
Like honestly, it is so intense. So disturbing, but they do such a brilliant job with the characters because you will have empathy for the most horrible people. Wow. Like you'll be like, you know what? I get it. Like it's so good. It is so well done. And the writing and the acting, and it's on HBO Max.
HBO Max. All right.
And they just have they have one season out. There's 8 episodes and we gobbled them up. And I can't, like, you know how you watch something that you can't stop thinking about? Yeah. Penguin has done that.
Really?
It's so good.
Some Steph Lee just said Penguin is so good. Reminds me of mafia type stuff.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like if you had any, like if you enjoyed any of the mafia type movies, Penguin is definitely for you. It's so good. So good.
So somebody asked, Lady Parts about the band is not reality. It's a fictional show. You're not watching a reality show. Nicole said, how do you have time to watch TV? Asking for a friend. I got rid of cable because I never have time. I have cable, but I don't even really watch cable. Nicole. Sorry.
We ditched cable during the pandemic. It's only streaming.
Yeah. Nicole, I'm trying to be somebody that learns to relax. And so I'm trying to find, I think also too, I'm also trying to find shows that I can watch with Jason or with his kids. And so some of these are maybe good depending on how old the kids are. But
and I think it's a good idea, Dina, because a lot of times if you sit down and watch with somebody else, because I know you, sometimes you'll just watch something while you're doing other things.
Yeah.
But if you take the time to watch an episode, I know Jeremy and I do that. We'll sit down and we actually aren't doing anything else when we watch a show together. Whereas if I watch it by myself, I'll do 87 other things.
Exactly.
But if you are watching with somebody else, it's this allotted time that it's good time to settle down. It's good time to to spend your own mind and creativity and watch someone else's. I think it's really good for you.
Yeah, I think so. And especially, I mean, I've been sick, so that there was
Yeah.
really nothing to do. But then I was like so sick of I got just sick of watching TV because I was like, I just stared at walls for a couple days.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I can't, like, I wasn't getting any work done. My brain just wasn't working. And so
It's the worst.
I was just,
and sleep doesn't feel like real sleep when you're that
No.
sick. Like, it's the worst.
No. Now, a lot of people said that Bad Sisters is supposed to be really good too.
Oh yeah, I saw that advert. I think that's on Netflix. I think I've seen the
Yeah.
little square. I
And
haven't
then
seen that one either.
I did watch Fortune Feimster's new special. I love her.
Oh, I do too.
Oh my gosh, they're so funny. She's so funny, and anytime she talks about her mom, it's so funny. So yeah, I did enjoy that. I watched that. So yeah. All right. Well, Missy, thanks for being with us for this show.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing laughs with my fall.
Yes, thank you.
You're the best. Take care, everybody.
All right. See you, Miss.
Bye.
So yeah, I did like Palm Royale. That was really good. I know, Diane, this cough. It comes and goes, but it's mostly in the morning and then gets better. So we love Eloise. She's just so good. Has anybody watched the movie Carry On? I would love to hear your thoughts on it with Jason Bateman. It's on Netflix right now. I'd love to hear if you enjoyed this movie. But yeah. Okay, stop. We're not gonna do that. Just get under the table and just start licking. The next season of White Lotus comes out in February. Shelley said, Carry On is good, said Shelley. All right. I want to see what everybody else thinks about it. I'm curious about Jason Bateman as a bad guy. Carry On was good. Jen said Carry On was okay. I thought it was good. Jason plays a good bad guy. I want to see it. I have a crush on Bateman. Michelle Mooney just keeps talking about Love Actually. I did not watch it. I'll have to get it. I know, Tracy, there is some in here. I watched Carry On. Worth watching, but not my favorite. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it because Jason Bateman is in it. And I love Jason Bateman. And it was like, okay. I don't know. It was Michelle Mooney. I don't know. There were, yeah. I've never seen Love Actually. And Michelle Mooney, it will not rest until I've watched this movie. And then while I was sick and had my face on the internet on Instagram, somebody gave a scathing review of Love Actually and how awful it was. So of course I sent it to Michelle. And then she said that the scathing review was wrong. He was great in Ozark. I'm going to eat a cookie. I've never seen it. Love Actually is excellent. I don't know. We'll see. Love Actually breaks in my heart. Oh, here comes Candace. Yeah, if you really pick the movie apart, Love Actually is actually terrible. I've never seen The Holiday either. I don't know what that is. Yes, Kathy. I have moved into Jason's. Jason Bateman's. No. I loved it. My husband loved it. I thought it was okay. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I love Love Actually. The holiday is the best. I don't know. First half of Love Actually is chaotic and choppy, but I still love it. Some scenes should have never been included in Love Actually. I've never seen Love Actually. That's me and you, Beth. Does your chest hurt when you cough? Marie, my chest was like burning on fire. That was actually the worst part. It's better. It's like, God forbid I sneezed. I thought I was gonna die and cough. When I cough now, it's a little better, I guess. Missy said Penguin is on. What is this? Paramount? I don't know. I'm sure you can Google it. It's better, Marie. And it really only sounds like this in the morning, which is really the only time that I work. I wanted to save it for all of you. Maybe it was on Max. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Tracy. I'm not sure why the comments aren't working today. A few people have said that. All right, everybody. Well, it's about that time. And I'm going to go get ready. I have some moving to do today. And then we'll be, it's on Max. Thank you. Di and I will be making food tonight. We'll be making Dixie pie. So, so yeah, maybe it'll start to feel like a little normal. We'll see. I know by now I'm like, I have no more words. All my words are done. My chest is tired. So that's it, everybody. So stay safe. Looking forward to seeing you tonight for Tipsy Tuesday. So like Good Time Andrea and Judy from Saskatoon say, do something nice for yourself or others, especially this holiday season. If you're going to be wrapping presents, making cookies, put on some of these excellent shows. I've only watched one episode of Somebody Somewhere, but it's quite lovely. Some really beautiful characters in it. And maybe check out the others if you're looking for something funny or something evil. I don't know for the holidays. So there you go. Or Penguin sounds kind of fun too. All right. Everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great day and a blessed day. And I'll look forward to seeing you tonight. All right. I'll see you. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on